Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the wild and wacky world of Palworld, where it's not just the pals you need to watch out for. Oh no, my friends, there are some seriously intense factions lurking on these islands, each with its own agenda and a whole lot of firepower to back it up. Whether you're new to the game or a seasoned explorer, understanding these factions can be a game changer, literally. Now, Palworld's got 6 major factions, and let me tell you, they're not here to play nice. Each one's got its own style, powerful leaders, and followers who are 100% committed to the cause. You'll run into them as you're out there exploring, and trust me, they've got plans that could spell big trouble for both you and your pals. But here's the thing, it's not just about who's got the biggest muscles. When ranking these factions, you've got to think about their goals, how they're going after them, and what kind of impact they're making on the world. So, stick around as we break down who's on top and why. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking factions in Palworld. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of tier list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching.
My friends, only 0.1% of viewers subscribe. If you like this type of content, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you in advance for your support.
The factions in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Moonflower Clan. Moonflower Clan, the mystery box of Palworld that no one really asked for. You'd think being the latest addition to the factions would come with some juicy lore, right? But nope. All we have are bits and pieces from Sire's diaries, and let me tell you, getting your hands on those is no walk in the park. You have to wonder, why are they guarding Sakurajima so fiercely? Who's calling the shots here? But guess what? We don't know. There's more mystery around them than there is actual content, which, to be honest, makes them feel like a bit of an afterthought. So, while other factions are busy with their grand plans and rich histories, the Moonflower Clan is just there, holding down Sakurajima for reasons that even they might not fully understand. It's like they showed up late to the party and nobody's really sure if they were invited in the first place. Hopefully the devs will throw us a bone and fill in the blanks, because right now, this clan is more confusing than compelling. For now, they're sitting comfortably in D tier, holding the title of the most underwhelming faction in Palworld. The factions in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Free Pal Alliance. So, let's talk about the Free Pal Alliance in Palworld, a faction that's kinda like that one friend who says they're vegan, but sneaks a bite of bacon when no one's looking. They claim to be all about protecting the pals, advocating for their ethical treatment and all that good stuff. But here's the kicker, their actions? Yeah, they don't really match up. These guys are involved in some seriously shady operations behind the scenes, and it's like nobody really notices or cares. It's almost as if their efforts are, well, kind of pointless. And it gets better, or worse, depending on how you look at it. The leader, Lily, had no clue what was going on for the longest time. Can you believe that? Imagine running a faction and being completely oblivious to what your own members are up to. It's no wonder people don't take the Free Pal Alliance seriously. They're the kind of faction that makes you wonder if Palworld's developers might need to go back to the drawing board with this one. Like, maybe they should have cooked up something a little more coherent. The factions in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Brothers of Eternal Pyre. Alright, let's dive into one of the more mysterious factions in Palworld, the Brothers of Eternal Pyre. Now these guys are basically the fire-obsessed fanatics of the game. They've got this whole religious vibe going on, where they worship flames and see technology, especially anything to do with genetic manipulation, as the ultimate evil. It's like they're on a crusade to burn away all the impurities of the modern world. But here's the kicker. While this faction sounds super intriguing, with their fiery beliefs and all, the game doesn't really give us much to go on. It's like they're hiding in the shadows, leaving us wanting more about their heated rivalry with the PAL Genetic Research Unit. But here's the thing, there's so much untapped potential here. Imagine if the world of Palworld was more affected by these zealots, like if you could see the consequences of their actions more clearly in the overworld. Maybe more scorched earth or random fiery sermons that shake things up as you explore. If the game developers lean into this faction a bit more, the Brothers of Eternal Pyre could seriously turn up the heat on the whole game, making the open world even more dynamic and unpredictable. The factions in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, PAL Genetic Research Unit. Alright, so let's talk about one of the most intriguing and downright terrifying factions in Palworld, the PAL Genetic Research Unit. Now, these guys are not your average researchers. Oh no, they're on a whole different level of mad science. Their main goal? to create the ultimate PAL through some pretty wild experimentation. And trust me, they're not just playing around with test tubes and lab coats. They're out there making some seriously dangerous creatures, like Victor's Shadowbeak. This isn't just some cute little griffin, it's a full-blown monstrosity that will make you rethink your life choices when you encounter it in the game. But here's the thing, this faction has so much potential to shake up the entire world of Palworld. If Pocket Pair, the developers, decide to give them a bit more love and attention, the PAL Genetic Research Unit could easily become one of the biggest threats you'll ever face. Just imagine a whole army of genetically enhanced PALs, each one more terrifying than the last. It's the kind of thing that keeps you up at night, but also makes the game so much more exciting. So, keep an eye on these guys, they might just be the next big thing to watch out for in Palworld. The factions in this tier are Alambadas Caesar in order from top left to bottom right, Rain Syndicate and Palapagos Island Defense Force. Alright, let's dive into the world of Palworld and talk about two of the most fascinating factions you'll come across, the Rain Syndicate and the Palapagos Island Defense Force. These two groups are at the top of their game, literally S tier material, when it comes to making your Palworld experience unforgettable. First up, the Rain Syndicate. These guys are the ultimate bad boys of Palworld, notorious for their illegal PAL poaching. Now, they don't even try to hide it, their bases are scattered everywhere, almost like they want you to come knocking. And why wouldn't you? Taking them down is as satisfying as it gets. Not only do you get the thrill of a good fight, but you also get to free those captive PALs. It's like being the hero in your own little adventure, knowing you've done some good in the world. Then, we've got the Palapagos Island Defense Force. Now, these folks might look like your typical law enforcement, but don't be fooled. They're anything but. They're relentless, hunting down criminals with a ferocity that makes you wonder if they're the real villains here. And get this, they've got entire islands on lockdown. That's right, the Wildlife Sanctuary PALs are under their strict watch, and if you so much as step foot on those islands, you're toast. It's that sense of mystery and danger that makes them so intriguing. What are they hiding? Why are they so intense about protecting those PALs? It's enough to keep you coming back for more. So, whether you're looking to play the hero or just want to poke the bear, these factions offer plenty of action and intrigue. They're not just background noise in Palworld, they're central to the whole experience, making every encounter with them something to remember. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.